Previously on Dying Light 2.
You'll see.
I don't like the way it looks. I don't feel like I'm running too high on FPS, bro. In fact, I think I'm running really low on FPS. So, in a previous video, I tried to do my best and actually run Dying Light 2 just to stay on a hype level, just to be a part of the conversation, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I wasn't good enough, and by that, I mean my computer wasn't good enough. I couldn't even run the dang game. So, I did the adult thing. I refunded the money, put it towards my saving, and save it to, you know, do adult shit. Bought a new GPU. I was finally able to run the goddamn game at a decent FPS, and I was able to see the full beauty of Dolaroos in most of its splendor, because you still need a 3080 Ti to run this at full FPS and ray tracing.
Where's my money, bitch?
So for this video, I went and finished the first part of the game, which is leaving Dolaroos and hanging out with Rosario Dawson. Which I'll admit is not the only character worth remember. Some are kinda cool, but the rest forgettable at best. The only reason why I remember some characters is because, and this is a spoiler, they die without that much character development really. Take for example the craftsman Alberto, the Italian guy. The only character build we get from him is that he has dementia or Alzheimer's and he can't complete his words properly, and he dies heroically, quote unquote, trying to clear the name of his son moving forward, and you have to tell his son that he's dead, and he is sad, and we will carry on, and that's it. Moving on. Douchebag Barney takes a sip and he shouts, "Oh, you'll be remembered, yada yada yada," and that's it. I fucking hate this guy. Repeat the process with all the survivors that die until you leave to the city center.
Oh no, he died!
The jury anomaly truly are weak as shit, and I only really struggled in the beginning with the chase that came afterwards, only once reaching level 4 and getting my ass sideways slapped by the most inconvenient volatile ever. The windmill towers that you have to climb to set up outposts are pretty cool at the beginning, but afterwards when you're high enough in level they get pretty easy and they get pretty boring quickly. The glitches though.
I'm walking here.
Hey there, bud. Got a Domino's pizza here for you with extra cheese and a 20-ounce Coke.
Funny. Some of them very annoying.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Looks clear.
But overall not game breaking and nothing that other Techland games haven't seen. When it comes to the parkour, the first couple of levels were stupidly hard. Me falling off seemingly doable jumps into a face full of sidewalk became such a regular thing that I started putting every point that I have into stamina, to the point that I could outrun every living and not living thing in this game and fall dead to the slightest zombie kiss. But once you get a decent stamina and health level, especially after Rosie gives you the glider, you become a parkour god. There are actually little obstacles that prevent you to get to the highest top of most buildings, and I haven't even unlocked the grappling hook. Now, for the story, look. This being an open world means only one thing. You are going to get distracted and do absolutely everything else before taking on that story mission and going to talk to that one guy girl into being cool before she turns around and blindsides you with a punch in the face into a fight, okay? Honestly, this happens so often that you'll think Aiden will learn eventually how to dodge these hits, but he doesn't. One thing that will distract you will be the bandits that you find on the roofs that you'll start killing in increasingly creative ways just to make it a little more entertaining every time you find them. And the bandit camps, those are pretty fun as well, but I might have let them get too many reinforcements before I finish clearing them. The game is okay. It's not mind-blowing or anything. Once you get the parkour figured out, it becomes quite enjoyable experience, and that's about it. Annoying things like not being able to sell most of your inventory at vendors kinda gets old pretty quickly, especially this being such a heavy loot game. I haven't been able to play multiplayer, but for the looks of it, it's kinda fun when you got your mates running around, especially when parkour allows you to traverse the map a lot quicker. Is it worth 90 Australian dollars? Meh. I mean, I had to spend $1,000, 970 something, to get this running, but probably no. The good thing about that game from this is that I was able to finish God of War in 60 FPS. That game, chef kiss. But yes, Dying Light 2, not groundbreaking. It's still fun. I haven't finished it. I'm probably gonna start finishing after I publish this video. But yeah, let me know if you want to see more of this game. Otherwise, I hope you like the video. Check out this one next if you want to see more content about it, if you want to see the previous video that I made on the series. And yeah, thank you for watching. Take care.